Previously on Pokemon Go.
Field here, and welcome back to another Pokemon Go video. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. I woke up super early today just to film this video because I finally got the updates out for the iPhone Pokemon Go application. So for those of you guys who don't know, there was an update that was released yesterday, and it actually basically added IV calculators to the game. So for those of you guys who don't have the update yet, make sure you guys go to your respective stores, like your Apple Store, your Google Play Store, or whatever it is. Update your games because this is now in the game for almost everybody at this point. So anyways, they've added an in-game IV calculator, and this makes me super excited because basically it tells us that Niantic is actually willing to listen to some of its player base in order to kind of progress their game further. Now, as you guys probably know, I did a last video, the one that was titled, I believe it was like how to get the best Pokemon. I talked about IV calculators and how to check if you have the best Pokemon in that video, so make sure you guys don't forget to watch that specific video itself to get more of an in-depth explanation of what I'm doing here. But basically, yes, they've added in-game IV calculator. So let's go ahead and show you guys and run it through real quickly, and then we'll go ahead and analyze and kind of show you guys what everything actually means. So what you're going to want to do, let's go ahead and do this Vaporeon, for example. What you're going to want to do is click on the bottom right section of your Pokemon screen, and you see the 3 triple bars. And then right there in front of your screen, you guys are going to see the appraise feature. So let's run through this real quick. We're going to click on the appraise feature right there. Hey DField, you want me to check out your Vaporeon? Your Vaporeon looks like it can really battle with the best of them. Its best quality is its attack, and its defense is great too. Its stats are the best I've seen, no doubt about it, and your Vaporeon is huge. So what does that all mean, and how does that help me as a Pokemon Go player? Let's go ahead and run through everything really quickly. And obviously I am part of Team Instinct, so I can only show you the kind of the dialogue from the Team Instinct page. Each team has its own different set of dialogue. I'm going to link you guys down in the description below. If you guys are Team Valor or Team Mystic, you guys will get a link down in the description with your specific sayings and an analysis of all of your sayings for your specific team leader. Anyways, let's jump right into this, right? The very first sentence that we come across is, overall, your Vaporeon looks like it can really battle with the best of them. Now, using this exact wording, what that means is my specific Vaporeon has an IV range of 82.2 to 100%. So with that being said, that means that my Vaporeon is in an IV range of 82.2 to 100%, meaning that it is one of the most top tier Vaporeons out there. Now, obviously, using third-party IV calculators, I know that my specific Vaporeon only has an IV of about 88%, which is not too bad. It's not in the 90 range, but 88% is still not terrible. So using that right there, it kind of tells us the IV range of my specific Pokemon right there. Next sentence we're going to be looking at is its best quality is its attack, and its defense is great too. That means that its attack and defense is equal. Whatever stat it is, it's very equal. And the very next thing that it says is that its stats are the best I've seen, no doubt about it. So specifically for Team Instinct, that means that the Pokemon has perfect IV in at least one of its stats. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, IVs range from 0 to 15, 0 being the worst and 15 being the best. And since I got this specific text dialogue, I know for a fact that my attack and my defense are the max, which is 15. And that means that the only thing that is causing this specific Vaporeon to be not 100% perfect is its stamina stat. So we have a perfect IV for this Vaporeon for attack and defense, which means that, you know, pretty good for attacking. It's pretty good for taking over gyms and stuff of that nature. Overall, it's a very good Vaporeon. Nothing too bad to complain about. And it is a really nice tool. To be honest, this in-game calculator is a really nice tool to kind of give us an idea of how good our Pokemon actually are. Before we jump into another appraisal, I want to talk to you guys about this real quick and get your guys' opinion on this. But in my opinion, this update right here kind of shows us just how much exactly Niantic is willing to work with its player base. Now, I know millions of its users probably don't go on Reddit and check IVs or think about any of that stuff at all, but the fact that they're actually going and updating something as trivial as an IV or an appraisal feature kind of really shows how much they're kind of dedicating to the hardcore fan base, or the fan base of Pokemon Go that's actually looking to play the game more so than just playing on its surface value. So they're adding in features that a lot of the hardcore players, a lot of the more dedicated players are actually looking to and using third-party apps for. And this just kind of goes to show how much Pokemon or Niantic actually want to get rid of those third-party applications such as tracking websites and IV calculators and things of that nature. It's kind of really nice that they're actually addressing this fact. Now obviously we're all still waiting for that dreaded freaking Pokemon app feature where we can actually track our Pokemon in game, but until that's updated to the rest of the world, everyone's still going to be complaining about that, because obviously that's the thing that everyone has been asking for the most. So we'll see how that goes. You know, it's nothing really too bad, nothing really too scary, but the fact that they're actually updating just this one thing for us, it's a good sign. It's definitely a good sign for the community, and it's definitely a good sign for Niantic, because they're showing us exactly what they're going to be doing in the future. Anyways, let's jump into another appraisal real quickly here. We're going to go ahead and appraise this bad boy. Overall, your Aerodactyl looks like it can battle with the best of them. So right off the bat, we know that we have a top tier Aerodactyl, IV range of 82.2 to 100%, so we don't know exactly yet. Its best quality is its HP, and its attack is great too. That means that its HP and its attack are definitely equal, and we're looking at the next line of dialogue, which says that its stats are the best I've seen, no doubt about it. So it's got a perfect IV stats in its stamina and its attack. So this Aerodactyl kind of lacks in defense, which is not too bad. I actually don't know what the exact IV value of this Aerodactyl is. I can look it up real quick, but so third-party applications are still kind of useful, because I don't know the exact IV value of this Aerodactyl, but if I were to look it up and check a whole bunch of different ones and a whole bunch of different sites, I could easily find out the IV of my specific Aerodactyl, because now that they've added this feature in, it makes it super easy to actually calculate everything on the go. Let me go ahead and check if this Dratini would be worth it to evolve into a Dragonite in the future. We only have 33 Dratini candies, but I am going to be spending a couple of hours in downtown Chicago later this week to actually farm up a couple of Dratini candies. There's about 2 or 3 that spawn every hour in 2 different spots on Navy Pier, so it should be a fairly easy grind if I'm over there hanging out at a bar or something. So anyways, let's go ahead and appraise this Dratini. First thing it says is, overall your Dratini is really strong. Right off the bat, you guys can already tell that there's a slight difference right there, and with this specific text, we know that for a fact that this Dratini has an IV range of 66.7% to 80%. So it's not top tier Dratini, but it's definitely the tier right below it. Nothing too bad. Best quality is its attack, and its stats are the best I've seen, no doubt about it. So with that being said, that means that my attack value has an IV value of 15, which means that my defense and my stamina is the ones that are lacking for this specific Dratini. So basically guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys learned a little bit of something about IV calculating and how the new appraisal system works in the game. For those of you guys who enjoyed today's video, I would appreciate if you guys hit that like button. I'm so freaking happy that Niantic actually added this into the game, and I hope you guys can use it in order to further your Pokemon Go journeys. But guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is DField. Have a fantastic day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.